America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cyclones will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Iowa State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you can tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it.
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Off play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking left, and they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The hand to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. after losing yardage. It's 2nd and 12. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The snap sets up the throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. This time he's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, oh man, I love the patience of this quarterback. Great job letting the play develop, buying a little bit of time. Receiver starts on the left side of the field. He comes all the way across to the right side for the big touchdown catch.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it down the left side. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. The give to the left side. Hard running there. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12?
There he goes! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. He's going for the goal line. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll do it himself. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Works the middle of the field.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Cyclones started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick completion on the out route. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Plows through the defense. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tatum. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Loss of 6. Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Fourth down coming up.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll run play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here on third down for this offense. Keeps it on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Trying to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Quickly complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside.
He's loose on the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Arizona State.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on 2nd down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They'll run it to the right. Running into the open space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game 1.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 11 over Northwestern. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. Oh, what a move. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the run.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Handoff to the single running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Gives it on the option.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Second down.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. The incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical.
Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running to Green. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Find some fresh air. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Holds it in. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the toss to the left. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. On the run, it's Tatum. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.